friends, welcome to my channel Animated Study.
Normally, we are writing our expressions in this way, in which we are using operator between two operands. That is easy to write, but here parentheses are making the difference in the evaluation. Here we are evaluating addition first and then multiplication. If parenthesis is not there, then we are evaluating multiplication first and then addition. Such kind of expression is known as infix notation. But in computer, it is very difficult to parse and evaluate such kind of infix expression, because for parsing and evaluating, computer needs some other informations like operator precedence and associativity rules, and even parentheses are making different priorities. So is there any solutions that you can store these expressions without parentheses and later you don't require any associativity and precedence rule and you can evaluate your expression easily? Yes, this is known as the postfix notation. So if you are converting this notation in this form, it will easily evaluated by the computer, and this kind of notation is known as postfix notation. So now we will see how we can use the stack and convert such kind of infix notations into postfix notations. This is what the important application of the stack. So let's see, this is one expressions containing operands and operators, and here we have several parentheses. So we will recollect the memory of rule that is known as BODMAS. So the BODMAS rule is giving us the informations about the priority. So you are giving priority to the bracket and then order, that is exponentiation, then the division, then the multiplications, then the additions, and then subtractions. If we will see about the bracket, if we have a multiple brackets or nested brackets, our priority of the bracket is from right to left. It means such kind of nested bracket, we are giving priority to evaluate inner bracket first, then the second inner bracket, and then the outermost bracket. So when we are using the stack, bracket is inside the stack, we will give the priority 0 here. And if when we are scanning the symbols and we found the bracket, then we are taking its priority 9. If you are talking about the order, it's also having priority right to left. That means if you have this kind of expressions in which you have a to the power b to the power c, first you have to evaluate right expression first. That means you have to evaluate b to the power c first, and then you have to evaluate it with the a to the power whatever result is coming from b to the power c. That means you are evaluating first right order and then the left order. So when the order is available in the stack, we are giving its priority 5. But when we have a order in current symbol, its priority it bit higher than the available order in the stack. So here we are taking priority 5 when order is available in the stack, and we are taking priority 6 for the current symbol. Now we are talking about the divisions and multiplications. Its priority is from left to right. In such kind of expressions, you are giving priority to the left multiplications and then the right multiplications and then the divisions, because divisions and multiplications have a equal priority. So you are evaluating A multiplied by B first, then you are evaluating with the C, and then results you are divided by the D. So when division and multiplications are in the stack, we are taking priority 4. And when we are scanning current symbol, its priority we are taking as a 3. So here you can see both have a priority 4 and 3. Now we will talk about the addition and subtractions. Its priority is also from left to right. That means left operator have a higher priority than the right operators. So we will see here such kind of expressions you have, then you are evaluating A plus B first and then you are evaluating this subtractions, and after that you are taking this addition at last. So addition and subtractions are in the stack, we are taking priority 2, and when we are getting symbols in the scanning we are taking priority 1. So now we are taking the stack here to convert our expressions from infix to postfix. So postfix expressions we will write over here. Now we'll start scanning our expressions from the left to right. So when we will start our scanning, we will get the first opening bracket. So we can see here its priority is 9. But since there is nothing in the stack, we can straight away push the opening bracket into the stack. Then we are moving to the next symbol, that is operand. In infix to postfix conversions, relative operand positions will never changed. So we will write operand directly to the postfix notations. So here we will take A into the postfix notations. Now we are moving further. Now our current symbol is addition. So addition current symbol priority you can see from here, that is 1. And in stack bracket priority is 0. You can see it from here. So there is a one rule: when current symbol priority is greater than in stack symbol, we will straight away push the current symbol. So here we have a current symbol that is plus having priority 1, that is higher than the in stack priority of the opening bracket, that is 0. So we will straight away push the addition symbol into the stack. Now we are scanning the next symbol, that is B, that is operand. So straight away we are copy it into our final postfix notations. Now we are moving ahead and we will get the closing bracket. So when we get the closing bracket, you have to pop out all the elements up to the opening brackets from the stack. So we have a one symbols in the stack, that is addition. So we will pop it out and put it into the postfix notations, and then we will remove the opening bracket from the stack because its convergence has been completed. Now we are moving ahead, we are getting the order symbol. So since we don't have any symbols in the stack, we will straight away push the order symbol into the stack. Then we are scanning the next element, that is C, that is operand. So we will put it directly into our final postfix notations. Then we are scanning the next symbol, that is minus. You see here current symbol minus priority is 1. while in stack order priority is 5. So you cannot push minus symbol onto the order symbol. According to the rule, we will never push the lower priority symbols into the stack over the higher priority. So what we will do? We will pop the order first and then we will push the minus inside the stack. Then we will move ahead and we get the opening bracket. So opening bracket as a current symbol priority is 9. That is higher than the in stack priority of the minus symbol. So we will push the opening bracket into the stack. Moving ahead, we get operand D. We will copy it into our postfix notations. Now we are scanning the next symbol, that is multiplications. So multiplications priority is 3 as a current symbol and that is higher than the bracket, that is in stack priority is 0. So higher priority operators we can definitely push into the stack. So we will push the multiplications into the stack. Then we are moving ahead, we are getting operand. So operand we will copy into the postfix notations. Now we are moving ahead and we are getting the closing bracket. So up to the opening bracket we will popped out all the symbols from the stack. So here we are popped out multiplications and put it into the postfix notations, and then this entire bracket conversions get over. So we will remove the opening bracket from the stack. Now we will move ahead and we get the division. So division as a current symbol priority is 3, that is higher than the subtractions in stack priority, that is 2. So we will push the division into the stack. Now we will moving further and we will get the operand F. So we will copy F into the postfix notations. Now this is the end of entire infix expressions. So at last we will pop out all the elements from the stack and put it into the postfix notations. So we will pop out division and then we will pop out subtractions and we will get the entire postfix notations like this. So this is what the convergence from the infix to postfix notations using stack. So this is one important applications of stack. So in the next video we will see how to evaluate these expressions using stack. So that's all for this video. So if you like this video, please subscribe my channel and share the video, and don't forget to press the bell icon for my new video notifications. Thanks for watching.